All right, let's talk about the derivative. That was the other test.
My name is Rebecka Peterson. I teach AP Calculus, and I'm from Union Public Schools. En route to getting a PhD in math, I had a teaching assistantship, and I loved being able to sort of ignite that learning potential in students. Eventually started teaching at the high school level, and I absolutely love it. This is my dream job. I am an immigrant to the United States. I really spent a lot of my childhood just trying to fit in. And so as a teacher, I want my students to know that they are accepted exactly as they are. I am so proud of our mission as public educators, our mission that everybody's in, everybody's welcome, no matter the color of your skin, no matter your zip code, no matter your gender.
I truly feel like my life was changed for the better when I was placed in her class. I walked into her room, I felt calm. She just has a way of teaching math that excites people.
One of the ways I've really tried to make those connections is by sitting down with each of my calculus students, 115 this year, and just come and tell me their story. And it's just amazing how much like the classroom space shifts. I now have 9 former students who are either pursuing or in secondary mathematics education.
She is the reason why I'm a teacher. She believed in me. My first year teaching, she made a point to come by my room every day to ask, how is today? What do you need for tomorrow?
When I walk into their classrooms, I get chills. Like I see aspects of myself, and I see aspects completely unique to them, like not unlike witnessing your own child grow.
Now as a teacher, when I observe her, I'm so inspired. She makes me want to be a better educator.
But when I first started teaching AP Calculus, my pass rate was right at 50%, which state average is 45%. I really wanted to increase that. So I really did a deep dive into the AP exam, what's tested, and really kind of rearranged how I started teaching it. And that next year, I went to 78% pass rate, and then have been able to increase it to 88%.
She could have done anything. Rebecka Peterson is brilliant, and yet she chose to bring that brilliance to the classroom. They leave as brilliant mathematicians, but they also leave as students who have encountered struggle and know how to rise above that struggle. They leave as future leaders who can collaborate and communicate together. Most importantly, her students leave her classroom knowing they've learned how to learn and learned how to hope.
Teaching is so full of joy and creativity and purpose. I get to come home and feel like I made a difference. I have boxes full of notes from students thanking me for listening to their stories. Thank you for always being available for help and advice. What a gift to be in a profession that has an overwhelming amount of evidence that we are doing good and important work.
All right. Your 2022 Oklahoma Teacher of the Year is Rebecka Peterson, Union Public Schools.
For joining us here today. And now we'll hear a few words from Rebecka.
They tell you to prepare something. I didn't think it was going to be me. Thank you so much to the State Department of Education. Thank you, Superintendent Hofmeister, for this opportunity. I think we've all thought about what would it be like to take a year to tour public schools, and I think the one word that keeps coming back to my mind is inspiring. You all got to see snippets of these amazing 11 educators' classrooms. I would encourage you to go watch their full videos because that is what you will keep coming back to, is just how inspiring they are. And I promise that I will be heralding all the good and important work that teachers are doing in Oklahoma. As Dr. Hartzler says, public education is what's still right in our society. I truly believe that access to free and high-quality education is the bedrock of our democracy, and teachers are at the heart of that. Yeah. Thank you so much, Union High School. You have been a place to call home. I am an immigrant to the United States, and now I get to teach children just like me, children who come from different backgrounds, and I get to tell them that being from a different country doesn't make you weird. It makes you beautiful, and it makes us stronger. Our diversity is our strength. So thank you, Union High School, for being a place for me to grow. Mama Witch, Lisa Witcher, thank you for being the first person to make Union my home. You saw potential in me that I didn't see in the beginning. And one of my favorite quotes is, "See the light in others and treat them as if that is all you see." And you put a face to that sentence for me. So what you have done for me and the cheerleading you've done for me is what I try to bring to my classroom every day. So thank you for being a role model to me. And lastly, most importantly, my husband, Brett. You have endured 14 years, and I know that being married to a teacher is not easy, but Brett, day after day, I cannot think of one day where I have not been able to come home to a soft place to land. And there are really hard days. There are hard days where we carry really heavy stories, and you have been that place for me, but more than just carrying me, you've held my hand and you've done the hard work right beside me. You have cooked hot dogs for hundreds of teenagers in the backyard, and you've made sure the guest room is ready for that one teenager when they needed a safe place for the night. So thank you, Brett. There's no way I'd be able to do this without you. As Jonas says, I love you to the International Space Station and back. Thank you all. I am so excited for this opportunity and to represent the amazing, amazing work that teachers are doing every day in their classrooms. Thank you.
For more information, you can visit tulsaworld.com.